Hey guys, it's Alex with Forever Flawless Lips. I wanted to take a minute and talk about the 300 PV, why it's such a big deal, and be pretty honest about why your upline or people might be talking about 300 PV as much as they do. So, I'm not going to be addressing the Jumpstart. I will address that at the end of the video, but for right now, I'm going to talk about on a regular month-to-month basis, the normal for the 300 PV. So, Synergens basically breaks everything down by PV. The reason they do that is because they're in Australia, UK, Canada. So if you're trading with someone in Canada, instead of trading off dollar amount, you trade off PV amount. So that way it's equal, like, out for both of you. So for example, if a gloss is $20, the PV is 10. So it's half of retail is the PV. So your PV accumulates from the first of the month till the 29th, 30th, 31st, the end of the month. And so it just adds up as you place orders throughout the month. And so everybody talks about 300 PV. The reason they do that is because usually you get 40% off once you hit 300 PV. So the way it's broken down is 0 through 99, you get 20% discount. 0 through 99 PV, 20% discount. 100 through 299 PV, 30% discount. 300 PV to 749 PV, you get 40% discount. 750 plus, anything above that, you get 50% discount. So, when you're looking at numbers, if you're spending the 300 PV, you're hitting 300 PV, you're spending $360 plus tax and shipping. So, you're looking at about 400, I think 420, like total. And then I'll address why tax and shipping is so much in a minute. But 300 PV basically gets you 40% discount, 40% profit, and it gets you a good amount of products to start with, a good amount of product that you should be able to move each month in reality if you're working your business. And another thing, little honest moment, if someone's wanting to rank, your upline's wanting to rank, you're wanting to rank, 300 PV is what you or they or everybody has to order in order for someone to rank. So if somebody wants to rank to maiden, the first rank, they need 3 distributors under them ordering 300 PV a month. So that's why you see, honestly, a lot of the times upline being like, if you order 300 PV a month, you qualify for these incentives. If you order 3, so it's basically a good way to, first off, make more money, but also if your upline's like, hey, can you order 300 PV a month? Which they I don't think they should be doing that. But if they're doing incentives and they're like 300 PV is the way to qualify, that's the reason, is because it helps them to rank. It helps them to, do all this stuff with the business. So I'm going to look at my phone because I have my notes. So basically, if you are at 250 PV, you're spending $350 plus tax and shipping. You're getting 10 colors, 8 glosses, and 9 oops removers. If you hit 300 PV, you're spending $360. So $10 more, you're getting 12 colors, 10 glosses, and 10 oops. So you're getting 2 more colors, 2 more glosses, and 1 more oops. So that's $50 more in your pocket for the colors. That is $40 more for the glosses. And then that's another $10 more for the oops. When you're spending $10 more to get that product. So $350 versus $360. So anything between 250 and 300 PV, bad order. You don't want to do that. You don't want to place that order. Your upline should be teaching you how to place a good order. We have a key in our group, and it basically, I'll kind of show you. I know you can't see it. My phone is probably so dirty. Mom life. But we have a key basically right here that shows you like what is a good order, what your PV, what your retail. And then it basically says like, we have another piece to it here that says like, add 2 more colors for only $20, invest $5 to hit the next discount, add 1 color for free. So it goes through and it tells you like where you're at, if you should pull back, if you're like, I'm not comfortable spending $20 more, then pull back and order less. If you're like, oh yeah, $20 more, I'd rather get more product, then go up $20. So it basically tells you, helps you to know, like, am I placing a good order? Am I placing a bad order? It is so important to educate yourself on what is a good order, what's a bad order, things like that. So another reason about the 300 PV, why like a lot of times it's brought up. If you want to collect commissions from your downlines, you have to order 300 PV. You can order 100 PV and collect commissions on the first 100 PV. So your first set of commissions. If you want your group sales volume bonus, so anything over 100 PV, you have to order 300 PV in order to get that full commissions check for the month. So it's just so important, especially if you have a downline that is ordering, to look at, okay, how much are they ordering? Is it worth spending another X amount? Like, am I going to be making enough? Things like that. And then if you're selling or you're not, you just have to see what you're comfortable with doing and how you're feeling, and then go from there is basically how I suggest making your decision based off of where everything's at. So another thing, so the reason they charge full tax based off of the full retail amount, the reason they do that is because if they don't, you will have to deal with the rest of that tax when it comes to filing for your taxes. So they're doing you a favor. I know it doesn't feel like it when you're paying, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, they just gouge your eyes out with tax and shipping and blah, 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 blah. I think they charge a lot for shipping. I'll be honest. Like, I'm not going to like sugarcoat what I think. I'm going to be pretty blunt. I think they charge a lot for shipping. I get that they have to pay their employees and, everything like that for shipping everything. I get that. But tax, I have no complaints about. I have nothing to say about it, because I would rather pay full retail tax and not deal with it when it comes to paying my taxes at the end of the year, and dealing with tax season. So that's fine. They can charge me tax on full retail, even though it's like, a good amount. That's fine. They're doing me a favor. When it comes to shipping, you really can make your money back when it comes to shipping when you're paying, or people are paying you for shipping. So for example, shipping out of my pocket is $2.66. I charge $4 shipping. That's to cover what I paid to get it shipped to me. That's to cover my bubble mailers. That's to cover my beauty books, my bags that I put everything in, my business cards. Everything that goes into that costs me money. So if I'm paying $2.66 and I'm charging, a dollar, what, I'm not going to do the math. I'm horrible at math. If I'm charging $4, so a little over $1, then $1.44, maybe. Somebody can tell me if I'm a genius or not. Then to me, it's like I'm covering my costs. I'm covering, things like that. I'm not making probably my full money back, but I'm making money back on that shipping. And that's what matters to me. So that's kind of the overview of why you see so much about the 300 PV. And so the Jumpstart program, you guys. So this is a program, I did a video on it, but I'll kind of just touch on it again. If you have signed up before September 1st, 2017, the month of September, you get 50% off your 300 PV or more. If you order 350 PV, you're going to get 50% off. If you order another 10 PV, your next order, you're back to 40% off until you hit your 750 PV. So it is only in increments of the 300 PV that you will get that 50% discount until you hit 750 PV. If you sign up the month of September and on, your first 30 days, you get 50% discount. So you sign up September 15th. For 30 days, you're going to get that 50% discount on anything over 300 PV, which is why it's such a good time to sign up. It's why it's such an amazing time. If you're thinking about signing up, I cannot tell you, at least for our team, how many incentives are being offered from like this whole setup that I have, the backdrop, I'm going to show you guys the whole thing, that whole thing, the ring light, everything, cash bonuses, Apple Watches, these pairs of shoes that are like $150. Like, there's so many incentives this month for just basically signing up because of all the incredible offers going on. And like, it is just crazy. It is like madness over in our team with how many gifts are being offered, how many incentives. It's just insane. But the reason is it's a really good time to sign up. It is a super awesome time to launch your business, to sign up, and to take advantage of that 50% off. You pay $300 in product, you make $300 right back. So you profit. So you make $600 So you're able to pay off your $300 investment and you're able to walk away with $300 cash that you can do whatever you want with it. So that's why everybody's like freaking out about the Jumpstart. It is a really, really good chance to do it. You can do a launch party and flip it and basically have somebody like, for example, I like can do a party for somebody and then at the end be like, you take all the money, you fulfill all the orders, and you sign up to be a distributor. So that way if somebody's like, I don't want to spend $300 out of pocket, I'm not comfortable with that, you can do it in a way where you are taking pre-orders so you're not uncomfortable in a financial bind and you're not putting yourself in like a stressed out situation. But the Jumpstart is a really amazing opportunity. It is a really good time to sign up. So that's kind of a little bit about the 300 PV. If you guys have questions, please don't hesitate to drop a comment below and I can reach out to you. My email, foreverflawlesslips@gmail.com. Don't hesitate to email me if you guys have any questions. I get back to people within probably like 30 minutes max. I'm pretty quick to respond to people if they need something. If you guys need a team to sign up with, my distributor ID is 306-249. I'm happy to walk you through the signing up process. Just send me an email and we can kind of chat about everything. But yes, so there's the 300 PV. I hope that helped. I hope that that kind of explains everything for you guys. Please don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help. Thanks.